Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Blackblade and welcome to another vlog series featuring the Bacscinet, the bringer of rain totem build. So I've been fascinated by this quite recently, especially in the new league, simply because that it's dirt cheap and it's super powerful. And so I decided to create a totem build out of it. Of course, we are going to be using the Ancestral Warchief for this build. So if you guys didn't know, when you put a sort of skill here, it should be melee, I think, or something that's melee oriented. I've tried this with some minions and it does work with some of the minions. What's going to happen is it's going to have a level 30 melee physical damage, level 30 faster attacks, level 30 blind. So essentially, it's turning your skill into a 7 link. So it has a chance to block attack damage, adds 20 to 30 physical damage to attacks, 236 increased armor and evasion, 290 life, plus 20% chance to gain an endurance charge when you block. Can't use chest armor, that's the only downside to this, and extra gore. So what's going to be attached to our Ancestral Warchief will be Multistrike, Ruthless, and then Empower. You can use Conk Effect if you don't have Empower. I think it's better to increase the level of the gem instead of the because the damage would be multiplicative in itself. It's the base damage. So yeah, if you don't have this, the Empower, you could go with a Conk Effect if you want to do more damage. But if you have this at max, it's better to have it linked to your Ancestral Warchief. Of course, we're gonna use the Tukohama's Fortress to add another totem. Plus, we get 300 armor per summoned totem. So that's going to be around. Hold on, I'm gonna give you the stats real quick here. So we have an armor of 4,200. Then you have 3. That goes up to 6,700. And then you pop in one of those granite flask and it's about 79,000. And of course, with the endurance charges, you'll get I think around 80. So yeah, it's not really necessary, but I think it's good to it's one of those nice things to have because of the life, and then you have the increased totem damage, and then the armor. Of course, the only downside to this is the blood magic, and that's the reason why I don't have any auras just yet, simply because it halves this, so my effective life pool would only be around 2.8, I think, something like that. Half of this, and that doesn't really work. So what we really need is lots of life and lots of strength probably. So aside from that, we are going to be using the Facebreaker mitts over here for the unarmed physical or unarmed damage. We're gonna go unarmed with this build, and then for the rest of the gear, just max out your resistances. If you can, add some physical damage to your attacks, because those really help in terms of increasing the overall damage of your totems. So you have what is this? Fire resist, life, and then you have strength, and then of course physical damage to attacks. Also this physical damage to attacks, life, and then resistances. If you have the budget, go for steel rings, but it can really be very expensive, but those really actually help. The more physical damage that you have with or adding to your physical damage to your attacks, the more DPS your Ancestral Warchief will do. Belt, nothing special, just strength, life, or resistances, similar to the boots, life resist. And if you can get the what was it, totem cast speed, go ahead and do it. So with that said, let's go ahead with the skill tree. On the ascendancy, we are going to be using the Berserker just for the aspect of carnage, 40% more damage, and then the only next two that we could use is the Defy Pain and then the Warbringer. Aside from that, we can't go with this one because this need to have the crit build. But we're not a crit build because we're gonna take the resolute technique so that the Ancestral War Chiefs wouldn't miss. So with that said, we've gotten some strength nodes over here. This one goes in later because you want to hurry up and go up to be able to get another the ancestral bond for the additional totem, because as you level up you only have like one totem. So if you want to really double down on it and have two of them early, that I think this is the best path that you could go. Of course, we took the primal manifestation over here for the damage, life, and then the duration. Purity of flesh, safeguard for the chance to block spell damage while holding a shield. We are going to take a lot of what do you call this? A lot of block chance, and then we're gonna take some nodes. With the gems, if you can get totem damage, area damage, life, that would be great. It's just that I haven't really been lucky with it. Endurance charge, and then we get all the life nodes over there. Shamanistic fury for the totem damage, placement speed. We got the barbarism over here. Oh yeah, that's the first path. The first path I forgot. And then plus 50 to life. This is really really amazing, and I highly suggest that you take this. And then the Juggernaut for the 8% increased life and armor. Next level, if you can, we're already at level 85. Typically on leagues, I just stop when I'm already 85 so that I could play another build. But you can go on if you want to. Yeah. Another life node over there if you want to. Block chance over here while holding a shield, and then we've got increased strength. This is really good actually. And then we've selected the 5% increased attributes over there, and then we went down. We've taken Born to Fight, Heart of the Warrior, Warrior's Blood. And then we went down over here to take the prismatic skin. This whole lot over here is really, really good because that's going to cap out or increase the maximum resistances that you have. It's really, really helpful. So I've only recently known about this. So the next builds that I will do I will probably get this whatever build I do, except if it's too far. Yeah, if it's too far, yeah, maybe not. But this is really good. You guys should absolutely take all of these nodes. And then we've taken another a jeweled socket over here for the totem damage. Just stack totem damage and area damage if you can. There's a lot of fast, what do you call this? Jeweled sockets that you can access over here. You can go over here and then take that. And then for the block, you can go here. Where's the block? There's a block here somewhere. Oh yeah, this one too, because our block chance isn't really. Oh, it's already capped at 75%. I didn't know that I capped that. All right. So again, Command of Steel for the block. We've taken the Master of Arena, Bravery, and then the Art of the Gladiator. I always take this if I can because it ignores all the movement penalties from the armor, which is nice to have. And then block chance again. And then we've taken the Golem's Blood for life. We've taken the Iron Reflexes to convert all of the evasion rating into armor essentially. And then the Ironwood again for the life of the totem, because I did notice that the totems were dying, so you'd want some increased life for them, and then elemental resistances. Plus you get 150 armor per summon token, and then you get 300 armor per summon token. So that's a lot of armor going on. And then we've gotten the 1% physical attack damage. I don't know if you can see that. 1% physical damage attack dealt by your totems, leeched as life. Very, very helpful. Next would be the Discipline of the Unyielding. We always have a minimum endurance charge just up there, which I think that it's really helpful. Plus, we gain an endurance charge on kill, 8%, and then 8% increased damage per endurance charge. We've taken the Testudo again for the block. Essentially, we're just maxing it out. And then finally, we have the deflection for the block still. Alright, that's it. If you guys are still going to move forward past 85, there's a lot of things that you could do. You could go with more life over there. There's some reduction of skills over here. You can take all of the life notes over here. Or there's a shortcut over here. You can also take some life over here, and then some attack damage, just increasing the damage of your of your ancestral war chief. And then I guess that's it. So I leave you guys here with a short gameplay, so that you guys would know how the game would actually play out. So thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'm gonna see you guys on the next part of my video. Have a good one.